Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm coming on today to talk to you about essential oils. So every other week, every few weeks, we run a really beautiful essential oil starter class. And we've had a few people that haven't been able to make it and have asked for a recording. So we don't record them because we find that people are there to talk about their health goals, their health issues. So it's quite a personal thing. So we never record them. But I've been asked to do a quick video on kind of what the session's about and the introduction to essential oils. So here I am doing this recording for you. So I've got my little notebook. So if you see me looking down, it's because I very easily go off track. And I want to make sure that I cover everything. So it won't be a long video. So please stay with it, and you can answer below wherever you've seen this posted. Ask any questions or contact the person that sent you this video and they can help you further. Okay, so I'm going to let you know what we're going to be talking about today when you're listening to this session. So I'm going to talk to you about what essential oils are, how we find pure essential oils, and how we're going to use essential oils throughout our day and our life and with our families. So essential oils, I'm just going to pick one up. So we work with a company called Doterra. Doterra is a privately owned company, and we will talk to you more about Doterra in another video, but very briefly, they are privately owned. They strive to create the purest essential oils in the world. And within that journey that I'm going to be talking a little bit about today is that they work with the essential oil right from the farmers who are growing them. They work with the harvesters. They work with the people who distill and take the essential oils from the plants and the trees. They work with the chemists to make sure that they are absolutely pure. So every step of the way, they're working with the oil. And then it then is passed on to us to sell and educate you. And the information out there is just absolutely beautiful. On the bottom of each bottle, there's, you can't see it very easily on these, but on the bottom of each bottle, there's actually a number that you can type into a website that's called Source to You, and you can follow exactly where that essential oils come from. So you know when it's been harvested, where it's from, the distillation, or however the oil's been taken from the plant or the tree, and you can follow the essential oils journey, which is just beautiful. And just the whole ethics of doTERRA is just really beautiful. So that is something to bear in mind when you're choosing your essential oils. So an essential oil is a volatile, which means it's live, aromatic, which means you can smell it, compound, which is a thing, a compound, a substance. So it's taken from plants, trees, herbs, seeds, barks, roots, anything in that kind of plant world we can take essential oils from. And an essential oil is, you can think about it like it's the immune system of the plant or the tree. So a plant or a tree, or if you imagine a plant growing, it needs to have that kind of mechanism in it, that immune system, that spirit, that soul in it to fight off the bugs, diseases, dig its roots deep down into the soil to find the water and the nutrients from everywhere. It knows to grow towards the sun, and it knows to kind of open up and close down in the evening. And so from an essential oil is this essence, the pure essence of the plant, the tree, the herb, the flower, the petals. It is the essence of that. And we are taking that from the plant. So it is pure nature. So we're taking it from there. And each property or each essential oil has many different properties within that one drop of essential oil. So it has different properties. So some essential oils, for example, lemon, is very, very uplifting, really uplifting. So all citrus oils, they're uplifting, invigorating, mainly cleansing, cleaning, detoxifying. So they're essential oils. They're part of the properties of those essential oils. And other essential oils, for example, lavender is and geranium and the florally ones, they're very, they can be antibacterial, they're very nourishing, calming. They're really good for us as women, the floral oils. So they all have their own properties. And then oils, for example, that come from a tree, the roots of the tree or the bark, or like the inner heartwood of the tree, they're very, very grounding. They're very calming. They're very soothing. You'll find that they'll be good for people that are very busy in their minds, and it just helps to calm them down, relax. You know, planting your feet on the ground and relaxing you down. So each essential oils have their own properties, and you can mix these essential oils together. So you may want to use something that's uplifting, something that's very calming, and you can bring these together. Now, Doterra are absolute master blenders. They are fantastic. They have some of the world's best chemists, and they put together blends to create things. So Doterra not only do single oils, they also do blends. So this is a blend of essential oils that they've put together to create what we want to create, how we want them to work on our body. So an essential oil is alive, a volatile, aromatic, so we can smell it, compound. And within each compound and each drop of each oil, there are different properties: uplifting, antibacterial, antifungal, antispasmodic, so many different properties. So with one essential oil, you can do a lot of things. When you mix them together, and the chemists, and they create a blend, this is amazing. But if you are not using pure essential oils, you are not going to get the properties from the plant. They're not going to work on you. You can smell it, and if it's man-made, it's synthetic, so you can smell it. It'll smell probably a little bit like lavender, but it won't work on you. It will not go into the cells of your body and work on you. The properties will not work within the body. So this is why it is really important to find a pure essential oil. So there is no governing body at all when it comes into the essential oil world and distribution and selling of essential oils. So Doterra have brought in their own testings. So Doterra essential oils are always, so when they're gathered from where they're distilled, how we get the essential oils from the plants, they are sent to an outhouse testing first out of Doterra, and they have certain levels that they absolutely have to pass before they then come back to Doterra. And if they don't pass, they're not accepted back with Doterra. And then they go through absolute rigorous testing. So I'm going to talk to you a bit about how you can use these essential oils, but they are that pure that some of the essential oils, if you wish to, everybody's different, that you can actually digest them. You can take them in, and it works on the body that way. So I can feel myself going off, so I'm going to check here. So yes, they are absolutely high quality, high vibrational essential oils with many different properties to each oil. So that's what an essential oil is. So I hope that's explained that well. So how we find a pure essential oil. So the sourcing. So sourcing is where the essential oil has come from, or where the plant has come from. So you can remember me saying that the essential oil is the essence, it's the inner part of the plant, it's how it survives. So for example, frankincense. So frankincense, anyway, frankincense, if I can find it, so I've got beautiful frankincense here. Frankincense is from a tree, and the trees where Doterra get the frankincense from are in Somalia. And Somalia, when Doterra first found the trees growing absolutely naturally in Somalia, the trees had been absolutely hacked to death because the essential oil companies previously had been coming in and bartering the farmers off that had, they've had these trees in their families for generations and generations to get the prices down. So Doterra went in and said, look, we would love to buy frankincense from you, but we would like you to put a stop on it. Let the trees, gain back their beauty and their strength, and then we'll start taking the frankincense from them. So that is what they've done. And years down the path, now the frankincense trees are strong and beautiful, and the families are working with Doterra to produce the most beautiful frankincense. If the frankincense, you could grow a frankincense tree in a greenhouse anywhere in the world, but it is not in its natural environment. It is not having to, like I was saying before, it is not having to dig its roots really deep down into the earth to find water and nourishment, because it has been dry. It does not have the same pests and the same diseases, the same bugs and things that it has to fight off to keep it strong and keep it, the properties of that tree within it. So it's like a child, a child will not thrive, or we as humans will not thrive if we are not brought up in the right, where we thrive. We will not be brought up if we are kept in a cave somewhere, or if we are just kept where we will not flourish. We will not then become or give off this, healthy, good spirit. So where you source your essential oils from is really important. It has to be somewhere where the plant of the essential oil that you're wanting is naturally flourishing, naturally really, really doing well. And then you are starting off with the best quality of essential oil. So from there, they have to be harvested at the right time of day, especially some of the flowers and the plants and things. The farmers, all the farmers that Doterra work with, they're either really big farmers and they've been doing it for years and years, or they're very, very small farmers, but they know their plants so well. And they know that the best time to harvest may be as the sun rises, or maybe last thing at night before the the plants start getting wet, or it's so intricate that you have to harvest at the right time. So they work with the harvesters, and if you harvest at the right time, you are getting the best quality essential oil. And then how you're actually taking the essential oil from the plant or the tree, again, has to be done correctly. So there's different ways to take the essential oil from plants. There's cold pressing, there's distillation, you can take it from the resin and then it's taken from there. So if this isn't done correctly, then again, you're not getting the best, purest essential oil. So for example, lavender, the lavender plants, they're putting it in a big vat and they're steam distilled, and it takes 90 minutes to steam distill the lavender plants. But if you take that heat up too quickly, it will burn them. And if you bring it back down too quickly, you're not extracting the essential oil out correctly. So there's an absolute exact process that it has to go through to create the purest, highest quality essential oil. And it's the same with frankincense. It takes 90 days. So this reflects in the cost of an essential oil as well. But over those 90 days, if they're heated up too quickly, they'll burn, and if it's brought down too quickly as well. So there's an absolute science to it to create the purest, best essential oil. So that's one thing, the sourcing, and then the extraction process, so the distillation, the cold pressing, so the different distillation processes. Some of the little ones is storing. So if you store an essential oil, pure essential oil that's in here, in plastic, in like big plastic tubs in the factory, the essential oil will leach the plastic from the plastic container. It is then not pure. It is not pure. It contains particles of plastic. So they have to be stored in glass or metal. These are two big things, and a lot of essential oil companies don't do that. But they haven't got the higher grade essential oils that Doterra are using. And the other one about a pure essential oil, which I mentioned earlier, was the testing. So essential oils, as soon as they have come through this extraction process, and then the essential oils in a big metal or glass vat, it is then sent off in a little pot to be tested. So it goes outhouse first, and then it comes inside and back into Doterra and goes through vigorous testing with Doterra. They are absolutely transparent. You can go and have a look at everything that they do for every essential oil, and they break down every essential oil to exactly what's in it. And you'll find that from year to year, it's slightly different, because one year could have been wetter, one year can have been drier, and it makes a difference just a little bit with what's in that essential oil. And you can tell it, like some years I've had a rosemary and it smells a bit more woody and earthy, and other years I've had rosemary and it smells that kind of like fresher, lemony kind of smell to it. So you can tell a little bit. So the testing, and they have an absolute global network of chemists, growers. There's the Source to You website that I was saying that you can look at the bottom on the bottom, the number on the bottom of the bottle. So yeah, testing is high on the list. So we've talked about what essential oils are, how to find a pure essential oil, and that is where we covered the sourcing. So it's got to be the plants growing where it thrives, the extraction process, and testing. So these are three good ways to find a pure essential oil. And then how we use essential oils. So one of the first ones that I love is inhalation. So you can see behind me, I've got my diffuser on. This diffuser just runs throughout the day. So as I was saying, essential oils have properties. So they can be uplifting, they can be relaxing. So I'm recording this in the morning, and this morning I've got On Guard on, which is a protective blend, but I've also put some peppermint in there. So it's uplifting, it's waking us all up in the house. And then later on in the day, I'll probably put something really calming and soothing and nourishing. So you can create the atmosphere that you wish to in your home. So when this is going, it's going out into the whole of the room and we're inhaling it. Okay. The other way you can do it is literally take the lid off your essential oil and smell it straight from the bottle. And as you're smelling it, it's going up and it's entering in to all the cells of your body, and the properties are working. Oh my gosh. Another way that you can use it is by literally dropping it straight onto the palm of your hand. Rubbing your hands together. So I'm just going to drop onto the palm, rubbing my hands together, and this slightly activates the essential oil. And then I'm just going to cup my hands and just inhaling. Oh, so beautiful. So this is really good. Just for example, if you're feeling yourself getting, sorry, my dog's come for some water, feeling really overwhelmed and stressed, and just stopping for a second, inhaling your essential oil, the one that's right for you, taking in some deep breaths and allowing your nervous system just to start to settle down. So taking the deep breaths, taking a pause, and using the essential oil as well to work on the body and the cells in the body allows you to calm down. So inhalation, straight from the bottle, rubbing the hands, the diffuser. I also have sometimes wear some like jewelry that you can drop the essential oils on and just smell, and it's kind of around and with you all day. So that's really beautiful. So the next way is topically. So this is a little basket that we just keep on our kitchen table here. And this is a roller. And this is how we apply it topically. This is one way of applying it topically. So we have the roller, and in here there's On Guard, and it's diluted, and you can roll it on. So if you can see, it's going onto my skin. And then this is what we do in our house every morning. So we roll it on our wrists, and then I get the kids to roll it around the back of their neck. Okay, and this is a protective blend, but there's loads of different blends, but it's topically, so you can make this so it's ready to go. Most of the essential oils you need to dilute because they're very pure and very strong, and it can create sensitivity on the skin, so we dilute. Also, the dilution can actually carry the essential oil into the skin, into our body better, and allow that essential oil to work quicker and work longer. So when we're diluting, we can dilute into rollers and apply topically. The other way to apply is you can like massage it into your body. So each morning in my bathroom, I've got a row of essential oils, and I'm like, okay, how am I feeling? What do I need? And I have a pump of body oil, and I'll pump it in, choose my oil, drop it on, massage it in. So at night, I might massage my feet with, say, frankincense to just calm me down and help me sleep. In the morning, I love grapefruit. So this morning I've had grapefruit, pop grapefruit on, and I just put the rest through my hair. So topically you can do it in massage. You can massage your kids. You can roll it on your kids. You can massage it on your partner. So topically, beautiful. One side note, always be really, really careful with citrus oils. Citrus oils they are photosensitive, which means you need to be very careful in the light with the essential oils, citrus essential oils. So just quick side note there. And then the last way that we can use, just very quickly topically as well, great in skincare, body lotions, shampoos, we make deodorants, all those kind of things. You can use them in so many different ways. Okay, and then the last way is internally. So this is your personal, for you to decide. I take them internally personally. They're really good. At the moment, I'm taking oregano internally for 10 days. And this just gives me a bit of a clear out inside. And I'm going to show you what we use. So these, oops, I can get one out. These are what we call veggie caps. And if you can see, they're little like gelatine. And then you drop your oil in here. You can dilute it if you want with a little bit of olive oil. Pop your lid back on and take it. So they're fantastic for flu, colds. If you're really struggling with your joints and things, you can research which essential oils you can take internally and take those. Many different ways. So not all essential oils can be taken internally at all, but we're here to guide you and help you. And Doterra have so much information. So on their websites, every single oil has a description, what it does, how we can use it. Can you take it internally? Do you have to dilute it when you're using it topically? So there's so much information out there, and we're here to help you as well. So internally is the other way. Another way that I love the internal, especially with peppermint, is you can literally just touch the top of your peppermint pot. Touch the top. So I've got the tiniest bit there. And this can go on the roof of your mouth. So you can just pop that. Wow, whizzles. So this is the peppermint experience. If you have those dips in the day where your energy goes down or your focus goes, this is amazing. Literally, and just take some nice deep breaths. Oh my gosh, you can feel it. It clears the head, opens up your airways, it can refocus you. And this is amazing in water as well. So essential oils, some essential oils you can put in water. So peppermint, you would literally need 1 drop in a big bottle of water. Lemon, green mandarin, they're just beautiful, absolutely beautiful in water. You can use them in cooking. They're amazing in like melt chocolate down, pop a drop of wild orange or peppermint in, reset it, crush up some almonds. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, I can feel myself going off and getting excited. So the 3 ways to use your essential oils: inhalation, breathing it in, topically, and internally. So I hope this has been helpful. And we would love you to come to an in-person class, whether it's with us in person or whether it's on Zoom. And we can send you some essential oils for you to try. So we love sending out lavender, lemon, and peppermint for you to try so that you can do the peppermint test. You can try the lavender topically. You can inhale the lemon and see how uplifting it is. Excuse my dog. And so we would love to see you. And if you would like any more help, any advice, if you want to talk about anything that you're focusing on at the moment, or find out which essential oils would help you with your family and your health, then please get in touch with whoever has watched, whoever sent you this video. Lola! With whoever has sent you this video. So I'm sending loads of love from me, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye.